Hey sweeties, it's your girl Candy and you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yes, honey. So what's the business? How have y'all been? You been good? You been good, shit? Well, I know it's been a minute. Don't y'all cuss me out. I know it has been a minute. Your girl has just been, hell, this job for real got my ass tired. I get home, I'm like, shit. Really, I was not going to do this because it's late. But I was like, you know what? I watched it and I did notes. I'm going downstairs and shooting this damn video. So let's get into this because I'm tired. Okay? Oh, shout out to everybody. If you follow me on Facebook, you know I'm famous for a post and delete. And the latest post and delete, y'all are cracking me up. Listen. All these hop on, who this? I can't stand y'all. I can't stand y'all. Y'all ain't got no sense. But anyway, so listen. So it opens up with Candy and Hazel. They're going to catch a flight back home to Atlanta because, you know, Candy's just over everything that happened last week with her being accused of being a closet lesbian, honey. And she's like, you know what? I'm not about to get on this bus and act fake and ride home with these hookers. I'm getting on a plane and going about my business, okay? They went in, they let Cynthia know so Cynthia could tell the rest of the girls. Then what happened? Oh, so the girls got on the bus and Sheree asked Phaedra, you know, how she felt about the situation because, you know, Phaedra was really the main one talking about some Candies. You know, she was doing the most. So I wonder why they didn't put her on blast instead of Portia. That I want to find out. I need to tweet Sheree. Like, girl, so why didn't you say that about Cynthia? I mean, not Cynthia, Portia. I mean, no, Phaedra. Because she was doing the most. But, okay. And so she was just like acting like she wasn't there, like she don't know what was going on, but okay, girl, okay. Then Portia gets on the bus and they ask her, and she tries to act like, oh, I was in it already, so I was just like, somebody put me out of my misery and say it was me. Girl, bye. Don't know. Who has to put you out your misery? You could have just been like, oh yeah, I said that. She wanted them helpers that'll steal your shit and help you look for it. Ain't nobody gets for that, girl. Bless it, okay? Oh, so, okay, they all get back to Atlanta. Then they go to Cynthia. Cynthia goes home with her, you know, to her daughter and her assistant. And she starts talking about the whole lesbian gate thing in front of her daughter. I know her daughter's like, what, 16? But still, I'm not about to talk about all that. That's grown people talk. Like, I'm not about to do all that in front of my child. Then she even was like, well, I've partook in a little lesbian, you know, affairs. You know what I'm saying? And then even was like, oh, if I would have known, I would have slept with Candy. Like, girl, even though you joking, like, send her out the room. This grown people time. Grown folks talking. You don't need to be in here. Go on, girl. Go on. So I was side-eyed and Cynthia with that. Just a little bit. Maybe a lot of bit. Because, yeah, she's doing the most. But anyway, so Candy then she goes and tells her whole crew, you know, Don Juan and Todd and the others, Chad, I don't remember everybody's name. But, she goes and tells them what happens and then spills the tea that, you know, Portia tongued her down and was like, girl, I want to eat your box till you come. You know? What? So everybody was like, what? Like me. They was all like me. They was like, what? So they went ahead and everybody gasped for air, you know. But my thing is, the only thing that I look at kind of crazy is that none of that is a secret. Like, Candy has never, you know, ironically tried to sugarcoat any of that. If you used to watch, I don't know if she still does it, but when she used to do Candy Coated Nights, I mean, people know that. So she's never tried to hide it, you know what I'm saying? So, and honestly, I really believe that if Candy had a sex dungeon, she would tell you. I honestly believe that just because of, she shared an awful lot about sex. So, you know, I just refuse to believe that out of everything she shared, that I have a special sex room would be something she lie about. I mean, the girl has a sex toy company, for God's sakes. Get it together, Portia. But anyway, so, what happened? Oh, listen, my homegirl's my homegirl, my homegirl, my homegirl, right? You my sister, you my boo. But I'm not, like, I mean, what? I can see if we decide we want to go get vaginal rejuvenation together, like, come on, girl, we about to go in here. We gonna book our appointments at the same time. But me, like, telling you, girl, I got you a gift, I'm gonna get your coochie back right, like, that's a little personal. And I'd feel some type of way if you was telling me I need to get that thing tuned up. Like, well, what have you heard? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Maybe it's just me, but I wouldn't want my homegirl to buy me coochie rejuvenation and then stand there as I get it done. And then talk about she's young and doesn't need it. Girl, bye. You won't try my life. You will not. You will not try my life, honey. But anyway, so then, you know, Phaedra finds out that she's no longer married, that the divorce is final, honey. And, you know, she shed a tear or two. But she did say something that's very true. When she says, just because you miss something doesn't mean you want it back, honey. You know, because you might have a fond memory every now and again of something from the past, but you don't want that shit back. You stay over there, you know. Stay over there, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I get that, okay. She shed a tear because, you know, divorce is something serious. It's the end of an era, you know. And they've been together for a long time, so I get it. But, so she said she was going to let Apollo know that the divorce is final because they couldn't do it even though they served him with the papers. Well, whatever. I don't care. So anyway, so Candy writes a song for Riley, basically documenting everything that's been going on with Riley and her father. I just don't get it. Like, first off, I don't get any man. I don't get any man who doesn't want to be in a child's life. Like, what? You make a scene and then you just like, well, oh well, fuck y'all. How and why, when and where? Like, oh, men like that just really irk my dude. They irk my nerves. And my thing is, Block got the money to take care of this shit. Like, for him not paying child support. I mean, he's just not doing anything. And then the fathers who want to be in their kids' life, it be the thirsty ass raggedy hoes out there that just do any and everything to make sure that man is not in their child's life. And I could never get it in a million years. I just don't understand heifers like y'all. Do any and everything. There are men out here who actually want to be, you know what I'm saying, fathers. They want to be in their children's life, and there be some old hooker assholes that just do everything possible to make it hard. I just don't get it. But with him, it's like, right, you got the money. You know, some dudes might say, well, I don't have the money to take care, but then you can still be in your child's life. You know what I'm saying? You can still be a presence. Some niggas ain't shit. I'm just gonna keep it real. And Block is one of them, because he got the money to take care of this child. He lives in Atlanta. Like, hello, the girl is old enough to where you call her, you don't even have to go through Candy. You go straight to your daughter and let her know you want to pick her up. What they said is going on a month since he was supposed to go out with her. Like, ugh. I hope somebody runs over his big toe, honey. I just can't stand it. But anyway, so what happened? Oh, so Phaedra stops by Portia's house. And Portia got this big ass house. Listen, that's one thing about keeping up with the Jones. Don't get me wrong. If you got the money, of course you could do it. But here's my thing. I don't care if I won the lottery tomorrow. Like dead ass. I don't care if I won the lottery tomorrow. I would not go get me a $2 million, $3 million house. I just wouldn't, especially in Atlanta. You know how much house you can get for $400,000? Like, nigga, that's a lot of house. I'm not going, especially her. She's a single woman. She's a single woman, no kids. I mean, half of a man because they don't know what they doing. And you go get this huge house. You just trying to keep up with the Joneses, honey. Nope, I don't care if I win the lottery tomorrow. I'm not going to get no, like, 10-bedroom house. And I'm just not. I mean, it's going to be nice. It's going to be dope. Don't get it twisted. Please don't ever think that's what I'm saying. But, like, if it was just me, I promise you I would go get a penthouse, like, down at the W or something. Like, if it was just me. I could see if she had a family. But it's just you, girl. Keeping up with the Joneses. I hope she got somebody teaching her how to invest and put her money up, girl. Because, you know, this reality shit is going to go out of style sooner or later. I'm just saying. So I hope you get them coins where they need to be so, you know, you can collect that interest. Okay? Let's be smart. You got the body done, but is the bank looking all right? Is the bank accounts looking right? You got some, you know what I'm saying? Like, Chad, I can go to preaching all day. But anyway, so, okay, so Sheree meets up with Cynthia at the Bailey agency. And Cynthia basically tells her, you know, I have an opportunity for, I forgot her son's name. But, you know, I think it would be good for him to get a little experience and a little exposure to see how it's going. First thing out of Sheree's mouth was, is it paid? And I get asking if it's paid. I get it. But she kind of was taken aback that it wasn't. But that's the problem with a lot of people nowadays. Like, I'm not saying don't know your worth, but when you're first starting out in a lot of these type of jobs, you know, some of that stuff has to be done for free. You got to pay your dues. You know what I'm saying? You have to pay your dues. You can't think, I mean, a very select few jump right in it and they start getting paid right off the bat. But, and God bless you if that's you, Chad. But you got to, come on now. You got to pay your dues. Like, that's getting his feet wet. He hasn't done a thing. Nothing. He hasn't walked in nothing. He hasn't done anything but been in the gym. Like, girl, you be like, yeah, that's cool. He can get his feet wet. Then she gonna say, well, that's a school night. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. Can you push it to the weekend? Girl, bye. Ain't nobody got time for it. Push it to the weekend. I will beat you up. But anyway, now this was one of my favorite moments in the whole damn episode. Portia meets with her half a man, because I don't know what they doing. And, you know, that's the one he had to choose between his job or being with her, and he chose her. She was like, back it up. You ain't got no job. You can't afford this over here, honey. And she really meant that. I really believe she'll leave him the hell alone if he don't get a job, like, soon. And the best thing that came out of her mouth, when she said, listen, I will cut you off before I accept half-assness. I was like, yes. I was like, yes, that should be every woman's motto for 2017. I'm not accepting no half-assness. Like, I'm just not. Listen, 2017, I'm going to need every woman to know their worth. If you know you that bitch, you know what I'm saying? My fact, if you know you are that woman, you understand? You got your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? You know what you can bring to the table. You know you're a rarity. Damn it. Half-assness is out the window. Like, for real. No half-assness. Matter of fact, I need to do a t-shirt. Not accepting any half-assness. If you want a half-assness, go to the next level. That's all I'm saying. I was like, Portia, I gave her a standing ovation for that. Yes, I don't care how much I like you. You come with half-assness, then you're gone. All right, Portia, girl. You get another round of applause, honey. Yes, you do. I wish I could make the little emojis pop up everywhere. Clapping with me, okay? Just imagine that you see them. Yes, okay. Because she did that. I was like, Well, anyway, so then it goes to Candy and Portia. They meet up to talk about, you know, lesbian gate, okay? And she basically was like, it's not a secret that I've been with a girl. Like, I tell people that. That's nothing. Then Portia tried to say, oh, well, you got a sex dungeon. She's like, I don't have a sex dungeon. Yes, you do. You and your man get girls. We've only had one. You lying. You a hoe. You a hoe. Well, you a bitch. Well, you a bitch. You know, a lot of back and forth, whatever, child. And then, you know, Candy put it out there. We're like, what about you? People know I've been with a girl. What about you? Like, you wanted to, taste a little candy not too long ago. It tongued me down, okay? And of course she was like, girl, don't nobody want your rotten coochie. And, well, you know she said coochie, but. And, you know, Candy was like, girl, this tastes like sugar. This tastes like sugar. It was just funny to me. I just would have slapped her ass. I'm tired of talking. That's one thing I couldn't do. Like, I remember a few years ago, y'all was like, Candy, you should try for the show. No, because I wouldn't make it. Because you got one time. I'm not going to be too many bitches. Like, not with you this close. Like, if you usually now, as an adult, okay, as long as you don't put your hands on me or you don't put your hands on my child or say nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying, about my kid. Now, saying something close to me about my child might get you smacked. But about me, you know, as long as you don't touch me, I don't care. But, you know, I just can't argue with somebody over and over again and you right here and you talking real reckless. I don't know how that, you know, I don't know how that outcome may be. I can't promise anything, okay? Because we just too close for you to keep popping off out their mouth about stupid foolishness. I'm just saying. So, you know, they went back and forth, and then she was like, you better check your husband, ask him about, I think she said Marvin or Melvin or something. She was like, that's his fake name so he could cheat on you. Go ask that, and just a bunch of back and forth mess, honey. But I can't wait till next week when Candy's like, choke this hoe. She ready. And I'm ready to see it. So come hell or high water, I'm going to review that episode. And I pray it's something worth reviewing because it looks like it. But you know, they trick us with throwing the best parts on the previews. But we shall see, honey. We shall see. But yeah, I know it's late. So I know you probably watched everybody's by now. So I appreciate whoever came and checked this one out because I know it was real late, y'all. But you know, life. Okay? But you know, guys, I remember I told you earlier in the year that I wanted to kind of revamp and rebrand. So I'm probably going to start a new channel when I get the chance. Like I said, I'm ripping and running so much. But when I really get to sit down and just really rethink, you know, your girl getting older, honey, she got to, you know, climb up a little bit. Stop cussing every other word, you know. So I'm going to probably take it a lot more seriously. I'm going to probably do a whole nother channel where I'm still giving, you know, I'm not saying I'm going to take away what you guys know and love, you know what I'm saying, because I'm going to be me regardless, but I'm just going to tone down some of the cussing and, you know, because I told you, I want to do corresponding. That's something I really, really love to do. So I need to start, you know, upping my game a little bit so when I want to send reels off to, like, you know, E! News or Entertainment Tonight, that it could be something respected. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to have that funny ha-ha kiki thing popping, but, you know, just a little toned down as far as the ratchetness. But anyways, babies, as always, thanks for watching, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a mother-sucking friend, baby, to subscribe and follow your girl on Twitter. Yes, honey. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat, all that good stuff. Everything is Sweet Addictions TV except for Snapchat, which is Candy SATV. Woo! And shout out to Tiffany. What's her name on Instagram? Tiffany Styles, I think, is her Instagram name. She always brings, it's old now, y'all, but, you know, usually, y'all know she get it. It's always so neat. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Tiffany_Renee Styles. Y'all check her out. She does dope braids. And, you know, her price is great. I'm just saying. And also check out Hair Hope Growth Oil. She is having a sale, and her stuff is bomb, okay? I use it on Jacob. He cut some hair out of his head. Talk about, I didn't do it. Well, I beat you up. And I started using it on there like 4 days. It already had, like, peach fuzz growing back, so check them out, okay? All right, babies, I'm out. Peace.